Honorable Governor, respected dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a great privilege to be present here among you and speak on the critical aspect of the modern corporate ethos, which is the CSR. CSR is a profound commitment that resonates deeply with the ethos of nation building and inclusive growth. It is an unparalleled opportunity for both public and private sector to contribute directly to the nation building efforts. It is not only limited to allocating financial resources of the corporates, but also includes leveraging every aspect of capability of a company, including its qualified human resources, infrastructure, machinery, materials, networks, outreach, and brand equity in national interest. CSR projects can strongly contribute towards upliftment of the deprived and marginalized communities and foster inclusive growth, leading them into the mainstream. CSR projects by the private and the public companies play a pivotal role in bolstering the Indian economy, particularly through strategic initiatives that prioritize citizen-centric outcomes. Innovative CSR programs represent a beacon of hope, mobilizing resources towards critical national agendas like nutrition and inclusive growth. Socioeconomic development of underdeveloped and developing regions has remained in the core, and therefore philanthropic work by big companies, and particularly CPSEs in the operational areas, much before the mandatory provisioning of undertaking CSR activities through the amendment in the Companies Act in the year 2013. This act, as you're all aware, mandates a 2% CSR expenditure of the companies, and I am happy to say that many significant number of CPSEs are spending higher than the minimum mandate amount as per the MCA guidelines. Since a large number of CPSEs or their core operational areas are located in the remote areas of the country, a good proportion of its CSR projects are also implemented in those areas, which is resulting in accelerating the growth and development in this region. I'm honored to stand here before you to highlight the pivotal role played by Department of Public Enterprises, Ministry of Finance, in shaping the CSR landscape in this country. Many of you would know that the DPE is the nodal department for CPSEs under the Ministry of Finance. As a cornerstone of governmental oversight, the DPE has championed the cause of CSR, catalyzing a paradigm shift towards responsible corporate citizenship. DPE is particularly focusing on two key aspects, which is the annual theme and aspirational districts. DPE announces annual theme for all the CSR eligible CPSEs to focus their CSR programming and include in their action plan the theme, which is health and nutrition, including the Prime Minister's intention scheme from this year onwards. Similarly, aspirational districts are focused as these are the areas which have been identified by the Niti Aayog for improvement in identified socio-economic indicators. The Government of India had launched this ADP program, which is the Aspirational District Program, in 2018 to transform 112 districts which are relatively shown lesser progress in the socio-economic areas. One noteworthy aspect of DP's endeavor towards CSR's initiatives lies in its targeted efforts towards these aspirational districts. Recognizing the need to uplift and empower regions that face socio-economic challenges, DP has actively encouraged central public enterprises to direct their CSR activities. This approach ensures fostering sustainable development and inclusive growth. Moreover, the introduction of the common annual theme in CSR activities reflects DP's commitment to addressing overarching national priorities. By aligning CSR initiatives with themes that resonate with the broader societal context, DP encourages a unified and concerted effort for the public enterprises. This not only maximizes the effectiveness of the CSR initiatives, but also creates a sense of collective responsibility among stakeholders. I'm happy to share that during the financial year 2023-24, CPSEs has spent around 4,000 crores of CSR across the various themes and activities which are mentioned in the Schedule 7 of Companies Act. CSR is important to make a balance between the long-term and short-term programming. This should be aimed at complementing the ongoing government programs so that the impact and outcome may be maximized. DP has hosted several national conclaves at Delhi and also a series of regional workshops to foster the collaboration between all stakeholders, sharing insights and promoting the best practices in CSR. The last was organized in Ranchi in the month of September, and we have one scheduled in Chhattisgarh, Raipur, in this month. These events have provided us with invaluable opportunities to discuss the issues and challenges. And as I said, all the stakeholders are invited so that there is knowledge sharing in this. The CPSC CSR conclaves are for the public sector enterprises to come together and strategize on how to align their CSR initiatives with national developmental goals. The discussions and deliberation during this event have provided a unique opportunity for the CPSEs, the district administration, as well as the implementing agencies to synchronize their efforts and maximize the positive impact of CSR initiatives. I would like to say that DP has emerged as a cornerstone in advancing the CSR practices in India, specifically through the CPSEs. Then the question arises as to what are the expectations from the CSR companies. These are not only for the public companies, but also for the private corporates, as has been mentioned already, that a large component of CSR is coming from the top companies. Firstly, the alignment with national development goals is very crucial. We need to focus the CSR efforts on sectors where they can leverage their core competencies effectively and where the impact is most needed. For instance, improvement in nutritional level, screening of anemia, and providing nutrition to children to prevent stunting can boost development and economic growth. The healthier the people are, the more they can contribute to the development of the society. Secondly, transparency and accountability are non-negotiable. They must report on their CSR activities with clarity, demonstrating tangible outcomes and adherence to regulatory frameworks. Public trust and credibility hinge on these factors, and ensuring that the CSR investment translate into meaningful societal benefits. Moreover, innovation and sustainability should underpin CSR strategies. They have the opportunity to pioneer new solutions and not only address current challenges, but also anticipate the future needs, be it adopting the eco-friendly practices or supporting startups in emerging sectors. Innovations drive long-term impact and competitive advantage. Lastly, collaboration and knowledge sharing are key. By forging partnerships with the local communities, NGOs, and other stakeholders, corporates can amplify their CSR impact. Shared knowledge and resources facilitate holistic development, empowering communities to become self-sustaining over time. Synergy between the policymakers, grant makers, implementers, and the beneficiary would lead to the further strengthening of the CSR ecosystem in the country. I urge all of you to reaffirm your commitment to CSR, not merely as a regulatory requirement, but as a shared responsibility. Together, we can accelerate progress, uplift communities, and build a brighter future for all. I would also like to express my deep gratitude to organizers for allowing me the opportunity to speak about CSR in this esteemed presence of all the attendees. I find your dedication inspiring, and I commend you, your commitment to making a positive impact through insightful discussions and learning through the summit. In conclusion, I wish to state that the partnership between government-driven development initiatives and corporates in CSR hold immense promise to our nation's socio-economic fabric. Together, we can build a future where prosperity is inclusive, sustainable, and equitable for all. Let us embrace the opportunity with diligence, creativity, and a shared commitment to leaving a lasting legacy of progress. As we look to the future, let us continue to harness the potential of CSR to build a more equitable and prosperous India, a Viksit Bharat. Thank you so much.